Renee Good's brothers and an attorney representing the family are expected to speak at a forum in Washington, D.C. today. The 37-year-old Minneapolis mother was killed when an ICE agent shot into her car early last month. Federal officials say the agent in that case acted in self-defense after Good allegedly tried to ram them with her car in an act of domestic terrorism. ABC News analysis of verified video found Good was turning the steering wheel to the right, away from the ICE agent who shot her just over a second before he fired the first of 3 gunshots. Now Good's brothers and some others are set to speak on use of force by the Department of Homeland Security. ABC's Justice reporter Jack Date is here with more on that. Hi, Jack. So how's this forum going to work, and what do you expect to hear from the family lawyer and Renee Good's brothers today?
Well, obviously, the violent use of force by federal agents and officers has gotten a lot of attention lately, particularly by DHS. We saw in the Renee Good case. This isn't a hearing, a congressional hearing. It's a forum hosted by Democrats Richard Blumenthal from the Senate and Robert Garcia from the House. In order for it to be a hearing, it would need the attention of Republicans as well. But that being the case, Democrats are hosting family members and actual victims of or people who say they've been impacted by the use of force by DHS officials. In Renee Good's case, obviously we've heard a lot from the government. They've labeled her as a domestic terrorist, but we haven't yet heard from her family directly to talk about her and her life and how she was treated and how the use of force was used in her case, and it took her life. And I think I would expect to hear a lot of pushback about how she was characterized and who she was as a person.
Now, Jack, there's a long list of expected speakers today. So who else do you have your eye on?
Well, another, I think, important voice in this is Miramar Martinez. She was shot 5 times by Customs and Border Protection agents in Chicago during their elevated Operation Midway Blitz last year. And, she had a collision with agents in a vehicle, but, the way she was treated basically, again, as a domestic terrorist. She was charged, but those charges were later dropped and the case was dismissed. And so we'll hear from her about what she's gone through, and with no charges against her, but she's still recovering from those bullet wounds, and the scars of that will probably never fully recover from.
All right, Jack Date, thank you.